Fuzzy Vapes. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing, thank goodness it's Friday. I thought I'd film it early in the morning. So it is pretty early here. Sorry about my fridge. It will stop soon enough. It is Thursday because I have to work this weekend. I only have to work Friday because I did get my shifts exchanged. So that's a good thing. So I got a few things to talk about first, but let's get ourselves situated. I'm almost done. Okay, update. This one is almost done. I just have this last section to do up here at the top, and then I will be done. I'll probably do a time lapse at the end of my last square, but it is turning out good and I just want to knock it out, and then I can just concentrate on the victorious moon. I'm gonna be honest with you right now, I stopped it because I was getting a little frustrated with it, not because it was having popping drills. There's just other issues with that canvas that I will explain once I go back to it. But yeah, I'm not having, it hasn't been very joyful anyway. So I will get back to that one as soon as this one is done. I just want to get this one done so then I only have the Victoria Moon and the crystal butterfly on the go, because I get a little bit overwhelmed when I got 3 on the go. 2 on the go isn't as bad, but when I got 3 on the go, I kind of get a little bit overwhelmed by it. So today is actually the day of my birthday. I have a video up today of some friend mail. Sorry about the burp. Oh, excuse me. I don't know why I get like that. I just got a coffee, so I might pause in a little bit to have another drink of my Timmy's because I just went and got it and it's still hot. But I wanted to get this out because I have my cousins coming down today from the US, from Florida. I think they were visiting family closer to here. So they were just gonna swing by for the day. I don't know if they're spending the night at my sister's or not, but she's bringing me Harbor Freight containers. I am super excited about that. So I went to the bank yesterday to go get her US money for the Harbor Freight containers. And this is why, people, you will not see Diamond Art Club in my queue for a while, because I went, my sister gave me $10 the other day, American. So I'm like, oh, I have $10 American. All I need is another 20 because I bought 6 containers, so I figure $10 for 2, right? So I go, I have to go to the bank and get $20 American. So I went to the bank yesterday to get $20 American. It cost me $27 Canadian. That's almost $30. I'm like, yep, no. You will not see a Diamond Art Club for me in a bit until the money goes down, if it ever happens. I'm starting to think it's not going to. I liked it when our dollar was at par, but our dollar has not been at par for a long, long time. And like, I could have got some delivered to her and she could have brought them up to me. But still, the exchange rate is ridiculous right now. It only benefits Americans coming here because their money's worth more. So yeah, you won't be seeing me with any diamond art club in my future for a little bit, which is sad because I really have, there's 2 of them that I really want. And of course, they have to be the most expensive ones they got. But I will get them eventually. Just not feasible to get them right now, which kind of sucks. But there's not much I can do about it. So, what else? So my daughter Sarah came over yesterday, and she called me and she said that she's coming to town. And I'm thinking, I'm going into London today, but I'm going in with my cousins, and they have a certain place they want to go, and it's nowhere near Fabricland. And I know my daughter has to go by Fabricland to come to Strathroy. So I asked her if she would go pick me up these, and I'll show you. Because I want to make cover minders for Halloween. So she got me these. A lot of pumpkins. I don't know if you can see them because of the glare. She got me pumpkins, sparkly ones and normal ones. She tried to get me ones that had a lot pack. See how much they cost in Canada? Look at the price. Ridiculous. But yeah. But it was half off. She told me they're all on 50%. So then she got me more because they were cheaper, because I only gave her 25 bucks. So she got me these. These ones have the holes here, but I figure if I use the black magnets behind them, it'll look like the buttons are filled in with black. She got me those. She's like, but those ones have the holes, Mom. I'm like, it's okay, I can make them work. And then she got me this one for Christmas. And then this one, because it was cheap, it was on sale. She got me these little flip-flops. So I don't want to try to make them today because I always get it on my hands, the glue. So I think I'm going to try doing them not today. But yeah, so that's my new project. I haven't even brought the other ones that I had made to the pink raspberry because we need to figure out a way to display them. I need something that's magnetic so we could put in the store to hold them up. Plus I want to keep some of them. I'm not going to give them all away to them for them to sell. So I have a whole bunch over there too that are done. Yeah, and I still have all the ones that I did, that I got, the croc things, but they're so much harder to work with than the buttons. The buttons are easier to work with than the crocs, but the crocs are kind of neat because they're soft, right? They're like rubber, and these ones are like all hard. Yeah, I have my no drama. I don't know where my llama is. Oh, he's over here. He's way up at the top. He's all alone. He's being a llama. He's being a llama today. So anyways, that's my update about my character minders that I'm going to be making for the holidays coming up. I seen them the last time I went there, and I'm like, oh, I can do these for Halloween and Christmas. And then I told her to pick them up for me. Yeah, so that's all good and dandy. Let me see, what can I do next? J. We'll go with J. So I'm quite happy that I'm changing shifts. Kim texted me and said that it was a go. And I'm like, well, did you get the paper back? She's like, no, Scott said. And I'm like, oh, I'm kind of iffy. Kind of want to see that paper sign and hand it back before we do this. But she seems to think that we are, so it's gonna happen. It doesn't really kind of work for me to, well, yeah, it does now for the first week of September, but it does actually work out pretty good. So that's what it's gonna happen. My daughter's probably gonna be happy because I can actually drive her to school the first day of school because I will be home on Tuesday. She goes back September 2nd. I just tried going on their website to see the student fee because I'm pretty sure I haven't paid it yet, but it doesn't allow me to pay it online. So I don't know what's going on. I can't remember if I paid it or not. And then doesn't say I have a payment history unless I paid in cash. I can't remember what I did, but I'm sure they'll remind me at the beginning of the year if I haven't paid it. But I'm kind of mad because I was looking at the site and it shows all the Catholic school boards, and the London school boards only charge $40. As of Alyssa's school charges $60. And I'm like, what the heck do we have to pay $20 more for? And the bigger schools in London are only charging $40. I don't get it. So needless to say, I was kind of mad about that. And I am going to say something. I'm like, why is it that the Catholic schools in London only have to pay $40? That's bull. That's BS if you ask me. Kind of mad. I feel like the schools, all they ask for is money, 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 money. And it just drives me nuts. I'm glad my son was never in football. I saw the fee for football season. I'm like, oh, good thing Tyler was never into athletic sports. Because there's no way I could pay $300 for him to play football for what, 3 months? Or whatever the heck they play it for. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Craziness. So I think we're gonna go to Tia's tonight for dinner. So my sister Helen informed me. My sister Helen yesterday retired from work. She's all upset. And I think I would be jumping for joy if I'd never had to go to work again. But she don't see it that way. But she also had a good job, not like me. She never had to do physical labor in her job. But hopefully she takes retirement well. My sister, she is not one to diamond paint or do any kind of crafty thing. She's more of a tomboy, but her health doesn't allow her to do much anymore like she used to be able to. She has very high diabetes, and her legs are not what they used to be. Like, she always wants to go travel, but I always tell her, like, why are we gonna go? Because you don't want to do anything because you can't walk. And then, like, I just don't want to go on holidays to sit in a hotel room the whole time I'm there, or go for a drive for like 5 minutes and then you're like, okay, let's go back. You know what I mean? Like, that's the way she is. Like, she'll say, let's go for fries under the bridge. That's the thing here in southwestern Ontario, by Sarnia, Ontario. I don't know if anybody's ever been to Sarnia, Ontario. Probably some of my viewers have, because I know they're from this area. And the famous thing with Sarnia is you go for fries under the bridge. The bridge is the bridge that goes from Canada to the US. So I live pretty close to the US border. I live 45 minutes away. So a lot of us go there, and it's by the water, because obviously the bridge goes over the water to the US. If you look across the water, you'll see Port Huron, or I think it's not even called Port Huron right there. It's, what is it before Port Huron? It's called something else. I can't remember. It will come to me later when I think about it. But anyways, or maybe I'm thinking of the Canadian side. I don't remember, because there's a part of the Canadian side that's called something else. Sarnia. Prince Edward? I can't remember. Sometimes, I know Canada Day, a couple of times we stayed at the hotel in Sarnia, the Holiday Inn, because they have an indoor and outdoor pool. And Canada Day, we'd go down there because they do fireworks over the lake. And we did that a couple of years where we stayed at the Holiday Inn just so that we could go swimming in the outdoor pool. We haven't done that though in a couple of years. Kind of fizzed off. But I did enjoy doing that, even though it was just Sarnia. It wasn't that far away, but it was still kind of fun, you know? So, what was I getting at? Oh, fries under the bridge. Like, we go to fries under the bridge, and she'd be like, we go there, we'll have our fries under the bridge, and then to go sit by the water, like, she's there for 5 seconds. Okay, let's go. It's like, we drove all the way here for you to sit here for 5 seconds to say, okay, let's go. So, yeah. That drives me nuts about my sister Helen. That's how, I don't know how she's going to handle today, because she's not the one driving. She's got to go. Well, we're going to the store, and then we're going to go visit my cousin in London. But of course, my other cousins from the States don't know this yet, or I don't know if they do know this. I don't know if they talked to Helen or not. But yeah, I don't know whose car we're taking. We can take mine. I don't care. I don't care what we do. I just got my sticker yesterday for my car. $120 later. Darn government likes to rip me off, I tell you. I think that's outrageous. To pay $120 for a little tiny piece of paper. A little tiny sticker to put on your flippin' car. At least I didn't have to get my license renewed, because then it'd be $240. I did that last year. That sucked. Now I have 4 more years before I have to get it done again. I think it's every 5 years. I don't know. I think so. At least I don't have to do emissions on my car because I have a brand new car. And you're exempt, thank God. So that'd be an extra money grab. I don't know, did they get away with it? I don't think they have. I don't even know. Because I've had a new car for so long, I don't even know if they still have the darn test or not. I know they wanted to get rid of it, but I don't think they have yet. I think it's just a money grab for the government. And it's so stressful, especially if you drive an older car like I did before. My Bug and my Cavalier, I used to have a Cavalier. Oh God, they don't even make Cavaliers anymore. But the Cavalier was okay because it had a check engine light on, but back when I had the Cavalier, it didn't matter about the check engine light. Now, it matters if that damn check engine light is. And I don't care who you are, if you have an older car, eventually that stupid check engine light comes on. And it does not go away. And they will fail you for that check engine light being on. So you go through all this crap with your mechanic to try to get this darn freaking light off before you go in for the test. Oh, so stressful. I hated it. That's why I ended up going, no more used cars for me. I'm buying brand new. After my Bug, oh, that's a story. So, when did I get my, it would have been 2014 I got my Fiesta, because my Fiesta was 2015. It was right at the end of the year. It was January, so right at the beginning of 2015, I got my Ford Fiesta. And the reason why I got the Ford Fiesta was I had my dream car. I'm going to tell you a little story. I had my dream car, which was, I just put that away and I have all these gems here. I don't even know what I'm doing. So my dream car, I always wanted this car, was a lime green Beetle Bug. That was my dream car, and at the time I had a Malibu, and the Malibu was falling apart because my sister gave me her old Malibu. So I decided I wanted to buy a car, so I looked online, Kijiji and all those places. I don't even remember which ones. So it was Christmas Day, and I've had the Bug for I'm gonna say maybe 3 years by this point, but things always kept on breaking down on it. And I was always going to the mechanic, getting this or that or the other fixed on it. It wouldn't pass emissions because of that darn freaking light. And then finally, my mechanic got the light off for it to pass. It was off for a couple of days and then it came right back on. But it didn't matter because it passed because the light was off. So anyway, I had the Beetle Bug, and it was Christmas Day, and my son wanted to be picked up. He was at his dad's in London, and he didn't want to be there no longer, so I went to pick him up. So on the way back, my car started acting funny and it wouldn't gear up and down, and I couldn't figure out why. I made it home. It just started happening right at the end of the driveway, and I made it home, and it kind of scared me a little bit. So I get home and I was supposed to go to a friend's house for Christmas dinner. I called a friend and I'm like, I don't know if I should go because my car is acting weird. But it stopped. I'm like, if it isn't doing it when I drive out, I will go. Well, I started going. It was driving fine. And then all of a sudden, and this is scary because I was on the 402, it started doing it again. Close to my exit. Well, that was fine, whatever. I made it there. It did it for a minute and then it went back. So I'm like, oh gosh, I'm not going on the high. And then I was there and I was all nervous. I didn't even stay for dinner because I'm thinking, oh gosh, I don't want to be stuck in this car in the middle of the night trying to make it home. And I said to Alyssa, no, Alyssa, let's just go try to make it back with this car. And then I decided to go through the little towns, not to take the highway, to go through the back way, just in case it did it again. Well, we're going pretty good. And then all of a sudden, when we hit Wofford, which is pretty close, it's maybe 15-20 minutes away from Strathroy. So when we hit Wofford, all of a sudden, there's smoke, exhaust coming into the car from all the cracks underneath. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? I pull over. The bug is so low to the ground, I can't tell what's going on. And I'm like opening up all the windows because I don't want us to die of carbon dioxide poisoning. And I have all the windows open. I told Liz to put a scarf on her face. And I had the sunroof open. This is like the middle of winter because all this exhaust is coming in. I'm trying to cover it up where it's coming in, but I couldn't. And I'm like, what do I do? And I'm like, Alyssa's like, Mom, just drive. We're almost home. Let's just make it home. So we drove with every single window down in the car, the sunroof wide open in the middle of winter, and oh, we stunk like the car after. But I parked that thing in the driveway and I'm like, evil car, I will not drive you again. And I didn't. I went out shopping, and then that's when I got my Ford Fiesta. And I tell you, I'd rather have a payment every month on a vehicle than have to deal with maintenance and trying to get something fixed that keeps on breaking down. So I traded my car in this year because when I got the Fiesta, it was like I needed a car right away. I took whatever they had on the lot. And I was kind of disappointed after because I didn't have the backup camera in my Focus. Not that you really need a backup camera in the Focus because it's so tiny. But that Focus too was like a little bit of a, it was like a, what color do you call it? Like a reddish, but it wasn't red, it was like a burgundy color. That thing was prone for accidents. Don't I get into 2 flipping accidents with that car. One was my fault and one wasn't. And I'm like, geez, I need to get a car that's a different color. I think the color cursed me. So now I have like a charcoal gray, dark gray, Ford Fiesta hatchback. I really like it. I like the hatchbacks. All my cars, since my bug, I like hatchback. So that's why I got that one. And you asked, why do I go with Ford? Well, it runs in my son-in-law's family. They own it, so that's why I buy from them. So yeah, which one should I do next? I don't even know. I'm trying to get like this part done, so then all I have is the big blockage stuff to do afterwards. I think I'm going to do the and sign. Where is that again? Right here. Yeah, so hopefully I have a good day for my birthday. Even though I don't like birthdays, because that just means I'm getting old. Once you start getting old, you don't really care about your birthday, except if you're my friend Mo. My friend Mo loves her birthday. Me, not so much. It just means I'm getting old. I don't like being old. Oh, Mo took me out for lunch yesterday for my birthday because I'll be busy today. So she took me out yesterday and bought me lunch. That was super nice of her. I wasn't expecting her to buy my lunch. And she asked me if I wanted to go for lunch. Because she already got me this tattoo, and she keeps on saying, well, you wouldn't have gone if I didn't bug you to go. This one right here on my arm. It says best friends, and then it's got like a little flower. She bugged me to get that done. She has the exact same one, but not on her arm. She put her on her chest. I did not want it on my chest. My friend Mo has a lot of tattoos though. Like, she's got a lot. I only have this one, and then I have two on my back. Upper back. Not a tramp stamp. Upper back. But yeah. She has a lot of tattoos, and I guess she's getting another one. I'm like, geez, pretty soon I'm gonna run out of body parts to put all these tattoos. Not me. I would like to get the one on my back fixed, recovered, but I heard that hurts even more because you have scar tissue, because I don't like the one on my back. The butterfly can stay, but the rest of it, all around it, I don't know if you can do like, I don't know, maybe like more butterflies or flowers and kind of like intertwine them all. It will be a big piece to cover up everything on my back, but I really don't like the one on my back, except for the butterfly in the middle. That one's okay. That one can stay, but I want the rest of it all gone, covered up. But that's probably going to be a very expensive piece, and it's probably going to hurt like hell. So, yeah. That's what I want to get done eventually. I don't like it. Nowadays, because I don't like the one on my back, when I go to a wedding and stuff, I always look for a dress that doesn't have an open back, because I don't want anybody to see it. Isn't that terrible? Plus, I have a very big complex because my mom sometimes gives you like emotional trauma. She'd tell me that I have cow arms. So now I hate wearing tank tops in public because I think I have cow arms, because my mom said that to me. My mom wasn't very nice sometimes, guys. Don't get me wrong, I love my mom, but she was mean sometimes. She would say mean things. That was just my mom, though. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's a culture thing or what. But she used to say, she barely ever gave me a compliment. Very, very, very few and far between did I get a compliment from my mom. At least I don't remember. I remember one time in high school, she made a compliment that she liked me with red lipstick on. And she even bought me some red lipstick. My mom never bought makeup. So that was a big thing for her to buy me some red lipstick. Because my mom was a true believer that makeup will give you wrinkles. My mom never wore makeup. Like, ever. I don't even remember my mom ever wearing makeup. My whole entire life that I had her in my life. Yeah, but she was a true believer that makeup gives you wrinkles. And she's like, that's why in my old age, you'll never see any wrinkles. And it's true. She didn't have any wrinkles on her face. It is true. Maybe. Or she just had really good skin. I don't know. But she didn't have any wrinkles when she died. And when she died in her 79th year, she just turned 79, and she had to get, this is the way, she had to get her health card renewed right before she died. And then at the hospital, when she went to emerge, we didn't have the health card on us. So, but she did get it renewed. But we didn't have the piece of paper, because they give you a piece of paper before you get your picture one in the mail. Doesn't the hospital charge us for her death? Like what they did with her for her death? We got the bill, but all we had to do was show proof that she had a health card, and then it was voided out. But that's what happens in Canada, just so anybody knows. If you don't show up your health card, they will charge you for your visit. But everybody has a health card, right? So you don't get charged. I know other provinces are different than Ontario, because I know where my son lives, you have to pay like an annual fee or something with your health card. But we don't have that yet in Ontario. I'm saying yet because it's probably going to happen now that I said that. Because, you know, government always tries to find ways to freaking kick you in the butt. Yeah. But I do think, I am grateful for living in a country that has free health care, because I wouldn't be able to live without going to the doctor. And the only reason why I stay at the job I do is because it has 100% benefits. And I'm a diabetic, and my pills are darn expensive. So I kind of need benefits. If I didn't, I would have just by now gone to work at Walmart or something. Part-time job, or I don't think I'd want to work at Timmy's. That seems like it'd be too stressful. I don't know, some girl at my work left our work to go work at Timmy's. I don't know. She seems to like it. I know in Alberta they make a hell of a lot of money at Tim Hortons. Anywhere in Alberta though, you get paid a lot more money an hour. But the cost of living up there is ridiculous. Like $4,000 to rent somewhere. I don't even make $4,000 in a month. Sad to say, but I don't. But so you have to be paid over $20 an hour up there in order to survive. Which I find really weird because Alberta's like that. But then you go over to where my son is in BC, which the cost of living there is pretty high too, but they're like us in Ontario. I'm not sure how much their minimum wage is up there. Oh. And we have a train, people, ladies and gentlemen. There is a train coming by. I keep on missing stuff. Sorry, I'm getting mad. Darn train. Choo choo. I only notice it. To tell you the honest truth, I only notice the train when I'm taping. Because it's annoying when I'm taping, but any other time of the day, I don't notice it. Isn't that funny? I think it's funny. House is shaking. Earthquake. Sorry about that, guys. I paused for a minute and another train went by, so I just waited for the train to go completely by before I started up again, and I had a spillage happen. Yeah, right mess. Sorry about that. I'm sorry I'm all over the place, but you guys already know, if you listen to my channel, that I am always all over the place. Because that's just the way I be. Which one should I do now? I got one J there that I need to fill in. And a few of the pound key. Or people call it now hashtag. But I've been listening to podcasts. If anybody has any good crime podcasts that they listen to, put it in the comments below because I really like them. I've been listening to Canadian true crime, but she hasn't really had any episodes since July 15th. But I still haven't really gone to look. I also like True Crime Garage. The guys are pretty funny. Well, they're not funny, but I like it when they bicker with each other. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. But I do like my crime shows. My favorite shows on Saturdays, Fridays and Saturdays is Dateline and 48 Hour Mystery. I love those shows. If I'm not home and I'm working the weekend, I'll tape them. Or not, I usually tape them because sometimes I'll fall asleep. So I always tape them so that I have something to watch the next day. I've been following Oh gosh, that's not it. What am I doing? See how I'm doing this? And I'm just dragging it over here. With a Victorious Moon canvas, you cannot do that. This is adhesive. It is not poured glue. And I can still move the gems around. Victoria Moons, you put it down, it ain't going anywhere, and it's frustrating. It's a little bit frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. That's one of the issues. We'll get more in depth into it when I do it, which hopefully my next drill with me on Tuesday will be with Victoria Moons, because I'm hoping to get this one done this weekend. Yeah, that's my goal, because I don't have to work Saturday and Sunday. So my goal is to finish this one. Can I do it? I think I can. I think I can do it. Should I do N's next, P's or R's, or the L's, because there's not very many L's. I'm starting to get worried because I'm getting low on colors, but I think this is, there's a little bit of color over there. I'm scared to run out of drills because I don't know if I have any of these colors in square. I'm starting to get a little worried, people. I'm not gonna lie. I have before done a canvas where I ran out of a color and I made it work by using a different color in the spot, and you can't even tell I did it. I've had two like that from the company that Cheryl used to buy from before she started doing the pink raspberry. The first company she ever had was horrid for always shorting us drills, popping drills. If you had a square, the rounds were okay. And then when she started back up again, because she wanted to take the business, she wanted to get the printer, but the printer wasn't becoming a reality at the time. So she went back with a Chinese company. This company she went back with was way better quality. But then she got the printer, so she doesn't buy from them anymore. Squares she will though, because she doesn't do squares yet. In their canvas, I don't know about their squares, but I know their rounds are awesome. I still have the Walking Dead one to do of them, of that company. And I think I'm gonna start that in September to have it done for Christmas. It's big. It's big, people. So, gotta get it done for Christmas. So I'm gonna work on that one. Hopefully you guys don't mind, because it is The Walking Dead. But I need to get her done. I think I'm gonna do P next. I'm forever dropping my drills everywhere. So I don't know, kind of running out of things to say. I kind of wanted to tape this after my birthday day, and then I could have told you more about what happened on my birthday. But I know reality will set in, and this evening I won't be able to videotape anything. And then I will have nothing for thank goodness it's Friday, which that's not what I want to do. I'm starting to think I should move this darn fridge out of the living room. It's like a little mini bar fridge, and it's loud. It always seems to want to turn on when I'm filming. But, oh yeah, I had another thing I wanted to talk about. It's pretty late into the video, but I'm going to say it out here. I'm thinking about doing some lives. Only because I'm trying to figure out how I can generate more viewers. I'm not having much luck. I try to post as many of my videos on Diamond Painting Underground on Facebook. I might get 1 or 2 subscribers by doing that, but I'm not getting a ton. And I feel like every creator that has gone live has a lot more subscribers than I do. I don't know. Am I going crazy, or am I just overthinking it? I don't know. Leave your comments down below. I just not sure what to do. Lives kind of scare me a little bit, but I'm sure I'll be fine. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below, but I think I'm gonna wrap her up. It wasn't that long of a thank goodness it's Friday, but I've been finding that not too many people are watching too many of them. Some people are. I don't know. Let me know of any topics you guys want me to talk about. I don't know what everybody... This is P. There's P's up there, Liz. I don't know what everybody likes to listen to. I don't know. Do you guys think I'm crazy that I think that I have to do a live in order to get more subs? I don't know. I'm trying my best to get people on the channel, but I don't know. I'm dumbfounded by right now about it all. So I don't know. I think it would be fun, but I have to get it set up for the webcam, which I got the cord for the computer works. Now I just got to set up an area over there where I can actually do it with the webcam. But I think I want a portable webcam because I don't want it facing, because my computer is one of those computers that have the webcam built right into the screen, and you can't really tilt it to look at what I'm doing. So I think I need to get a portable webcam. I have to check Amazon for one. And then another thing is the time slot. When do I do it? Because I work continental shifts, so not every week I have the same days off. Like one week I'll have Tuesday off, but the following week I'm working Tuesdays. So how do you make a schedule like that when you have such a flip-floppy schedule at work? Like I could do like one week it's on Tuesday and then the other week it's on Wednesday. Like, I don't know how that would work. But then I'm like, I think I'd want to do mine like in the afternoon because I know I have a lot of subscribers overseas for the time difference change. I think I'd want to do it like mid-morning, early afternoon, and that way my daughter's at school and I don't have any interruptions. So I don't know, let me know in the comments below if you make it this far in the video of what you think. I don't know. I still won't get rid of my WIP&Chats and stuff. That will still all be the same. But I ain't buying anything anytime soon, so the videos are going to start tapering down because I haven't bought anything. I have a few things there that I have to unbox, but they're not paintings, they're just accessories. But I'm all tapped out. Oh no, I have one more painting from the pink raspberry that I have that has a little story to it. And that will probably be up on Monday. It will be, it's really my second custom from the printer in Canada, but the other one was that picture for that guy. This one is actually one for me, so you guys will be able to see it on camera. Yeah, I think I'm done this WIP&Chat for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to press that bell so you're notified when I put up some videos. And if you like, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be super tickled pink. And I'm going to say a goodbye now, and I hope everybody has an awesome, fabulous weekend. And just remember, I love all of you. And you guys are all awesome. Awesome subscribers. I also next week's WIP&Chat on the Friday, I will be announcing a shout out to one of my subs. Ones that leave me lots of comments. I'm going to every month shout out one of my subs. So there's a toss-up right now of who's going to be it for this month. So let's see what happens. Oh, and my Facebook group too. Before I leave, I gotta say about my Facebook group. It's Diamond Painting Corner by Lizzie Vapes. I just added a new administrator to my group. She's one of my subscribers. So she seems to be posting a lot on there, and I asked her if she can help me because I do work continental shifts. I work 12-hour shifts, so it's hard for me to always do everything. So I asked for some help, and she said she'd gladly help me. So she's on my page now helping me out, and yeah, go check it out. I'll leave the description down. I'll leave the link down in this description, not the description down. I'm gonna leave the description down in the description. You guys know what I mean. Anyways, goodbye everybody. Take care.